Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of June, as usual, I have 2 special sales offers available, and actually for this month I have 2. So if you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Taurus, there seems to be a very favorable kind of material experience coming together in your life. I feel like for some of you that have recently made any kind of investment that you're waiting to see if it's going to pan out, if it's going to be favorable to you or not, if it's going to be worth your while or not. I feel like the month of June will give you a lot of credibility and a lot of assurance when it comes to decisions you're making about money, the decisions you're making about where to invest your energy as well, your resources, your name, whatever it is that you have going on for you. I feel like you have a huge strong presence overall during the month of June, anywhere you go, especially places you go where you're trying to gather here some sort of profit, benefit, attention, professional attention. I feel like for those of you that, for example, are unemployed and are trying to find a job, but not only just any job. I feel like for many of you, it's like finding, really a position, a job that will enhance your goals, that it will enhance what you already have going on for you. So it's not something that is going to be undervaluing you or diminishing you in your capabilities. So for those of you that are looking for a job, the month of June you can find it. For those of you that are looking that are waiting for a response of something that involves money, probably in the month of June you will receive this information, and for the majority of you it will go into your favor. I also feel like there's a lot of sensation of completion around something. You have been really working hard, so any kind of energy where you have been applying a huge amount again of effort is going to be coming to fruition. It's going to come to fruition, and it's going to come to fruition successfully. For those of you that are just starting here a business, this is really going to go into your favor. For those of you that are just, wanting to pursue a specific ambition of yours, I also feel like the month of June is very favorable in all material aspects, but specifically around things in which you need to be very confident of your own self. You need to be very empowered in what you put out there, in the way you present yourself. I feel like for many of you, Taurus here with the Emperor in your unconscious, you're very driven again by ambition, but also by this feeling of being accountable, being responsible, being the provider of sorts. So for those of you that have been struggling with providing, to yourselves, providing to your families, is going to improve. The month of June is going to bring already signs of improvement. For those of you that are just confused which way to go, specifically about a business decision, a job decision, a money decision, I feel like as you move towards the later part of the month, there's going to be more clarity in your mind and also more responses. I keep getting that for some of you Taurus, you might receive here an amazing deal or an international even connection, call, email, an opportunity to expand and grow your career path abroad, to not just be exclusively set where it is, or there can be just, an opportunity to branch out, more stores if that's the case, or to expand office, to open a new office. There's just something about expansion overall when it comes to work that is beautiful. For others of you, you might also be dealing here with a strong authority figure, but this authority figure seems to be actually adding quite a lot in the month of June, bringing you some powerful advice when it comes to it's like there's a presence here that wants you to step up into your own potential, and this person is like pushing you here to do something that for you can feel scary. There's a person here that might be wanting to push you to do something more, again, for yourself, for your life, especially if this is a person that's seeing you to being too, too messy, too confused, too lost in your material path. Someone might step in also and help you, push you here to a path that can be very rewarding. You're entering into a very prosperous phase, Taurus, whatever it is that materially is your situation. If it's bad, it's going to get much better. If it's good, it's going to be even better. So there's no losing here. For others that you already are in a very comfortable position, especially for Taurus that, are here on the lead of your own lives, materially speaking. So for Taurus here that have, your independence, your structure already kind of built. I also feel like there's something here about the energy of beggars. So you might attract people that want here favors from you. They might want your money. They might want your connections, your contacts, your advice. I just feel like at times you might be considered to be this example, right? This figure that people want to go towards, but you might feel that it's more like exploitation than genuine interest, and this might upset you. I feel like when some people around you are exhibiting traits that are just about wanting to take advantage or see you as their own ticket for success and for wealth or for a position of sorts, this might annoy you, this might upset you, especially because I feel like many of you have done it yourselves. So you have done something, you've grown into a certain position in life, self-made. The majority of you here, you didn't have much help, or you didn't have much, opportunity to miss on certain stages up the ladder. So you had to go through each phase until you reach the top. And some of you are about to reach a top position, so don't give up now. For those of you that are still in the process to get there, don't give up, because you're really close to achieve greatness. For others of you that already have this, don't forget, the lessons that you have learned in that journey. For some of you Taurus, at times there can be a little bit of this issue with arrogance, or with how you call it, being too rigid, in terms of rules and norms and regulations. You might be very stubborn, about the way you want things to happen. And so when something is a little bit out of that definition that you put into what's right, what's professional, what's acceptable, etc., you might get a little bit, upset, and this might lead you to have behaviors that can come across as being arrogant or as being very inflexible. For others of you, it's hard during the month of June to accept something that is, different from what you envision to be it, to be the thing, the position, the situation, the job, the relationship that really puts you in a very powerful and comfortable place. Because unconsciously you're driven by power here with the Emperor. You're driven by power, and so perhaps sometimes there might be a feeling of threat to be taken out of that power, or to be taken out again of a situation in which you consider to be your own right. Some of you, there's a fear of trusting, right? There's a fear of delegating as well for many of you. So you could also be kind of a little bit of a workaholic during this time, especially around the month of June. For others of you, this Emperor, there's something here about a teacher or a person that you admire, an example. For others of you, this could also be a powerful ancestor with you, in which it's almost like you're fulfilling here a purpose of someone that didn't get the chance to do it in his own lifetime. For many of you, it's a powerful masculine ancestor, father, grandfather, and so on. Some of you, Taurus, could also be attracting here a powerful bond where business and pleasure can be mixed. This could either be someone that travels a lot, or in which there's just a physical distance. This might be the issue here. And for those of you that the month is going to be more, even though I feel like that's a minority, but for those of you that the experiences of the month are going to be more concentrated in personal, issues and relationships, love life. For those of you that are dealing with someone that it's far, it's at a distance with you, I feel like things are going to continue to be a little bit more of what they've proven themselves to be, but they're slow progress, meaning that there's this appearance of things remaining the same, but with the Knight of Pentacles in the world, you're going to be getting closer to rip from a relationship. What you have been patiently waiting for is just a very slow progress kind of energy. You also might be dealing with someone that is very, very, very cautious and strategic themselves when it comes to involvement in relationships. This could be someone that is also very focused on work. So if you are in a relationship, your partner can be extremely, focused on work, and this affects the relationship. For others of you, your person or this next kind of experience upon relationships seem to be happening in parallel with a lot of stuff happening in terms of work and finances. And so there can be at times this blurred boundary, right, between work and pleasure and love and everything being kind of joined together. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.